chat, you're at the stream, and I am too. Hello, how are you doing? Good? Chat, we got to talk about some stuff today. One is Monkey Wrench is coming to Netflix. I can't say I'm the biggest Netflix fan. I haven't had Netflix in years. But it's nice that I am Steve. It's pretty cool. I don't think it's going to change much in my life in any meaningful way, but it's kind of cool to say that I'm on a Netflix show. If anyone deserves it, it's Zurl. Zurl is cool as hell, and the show is great. And I hope that they get, a good budget. So I hope the show is a hit. I would love to be a part of more episodes. It's just cool as fuck, really. Joel's great in that show. He's awesome. So, I mean, yeah, we were honestly very lucky. I got to be a part of some really cool stuff. And, I like doing voice work. It's a fun little hobby, third career kind of thing. I'm not really expecting much out of it. I don't really need to do, I've gotten paid a little bit from some stuff, but it's more just for fun. I like doing it. Sometimes I do a good job. Sometimes I don't. But the more you do it, the more you learn. So that's kind of a good thing. That is a pretty good piece of news. What's that? Official Netflix actor, yeah. CNN interviewee, Netflix voice actor, video game NPC. Wow, those are some credits. Here's a true story. CBS covered Redvox in Chicago. So that's kind of cool. That was a fun thing. But when I Google it, it just comes up as Red Sox. I had the article, but we got covered in like the, there's like a fucking, they were reviewing concerts in Chicago over the summer. So it's kind of cool. But, yeah. That means you like Boston? Oh, yeah, sure. But yeah, do you remember the publication? Did they say you sucked? Chat member, why do you have a Bubsy on your profile? And you're so mean. Bubsy is all about love. Okay, Bubsy is lovesy. Search Summer Music Highlights 2026 CBS. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. We were, let's see. Yeah, if you scroll down, like, they just basically cover anyone who is in Chicago. So we're in there. That's kind of fun. Also, I wanted to talk about the Twitch thing. Because, of course, we have to talk about this. So I opted out. This is a unfortunate thing that, of course, Twitch is doing. I don't know what the benefit here would be. But I have a feeling... Think about this. Think about an AI streamer. This is the only thing that I can think of where this makes any sense. Think about an AI streamer that has learned from other streamers that have succeeded on the platform, and Amazon gets 100% of the profits. I think that's the future they're looking at. And the thing is, people will watch and give money to an AI. I don't doubt that will happen. So, that's my guess. I could be wrong. I don't really have a good other guess as to why this is happening. But what I would imagine here is that they don't want an opt-in because no one would opt in, or very few people would opt in. And instead of offering an incentive, they're just saying everyone is opted in, you have to opt out. In fact, here's a clip from Twitch talking about this. This is from the head of community of Twitch. Listen to this.
Yep. 8-Bit Dylan asks, will Twitch's official streams be opt-in or opt-out? I think we're gonna opt out.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Did you see that they made a streamer who crashed her car multiple times on stream an official Twitch ambassador? Oh, I didn't know that. Chat, I don't really like to... I don't want to get into the muck because that's a lot of other... That's everyone else's job. But I'll just say this. I don't care who. If you are streaming and driving, stop existing on the internet. Get off the internet. Go touch some grass. Go live your life. Don't do that because you're going to get into an accident. It's already happened. I cannot believe that that even needs to be said. But I guess when you have a higher, a high enough viewer count, it's okay to do that. I think that is a horrendous look for Twitch. And I don't think they really give a shit anymore. I think at this point, it's just a matter of bottom line. And it's not even about a look. I'm going to be real. I don't think there's a good alternative to Twitch at the moment. You could name other platforms. I was, even offered one of the other platforms. And I just am not interested, to be honest. And everyone that watches me stream is here. YouTube streaming sucks. There's no good competition for Twitch at the moment. Yeah, you could go to the other one. You could go to Kick or wherever. But I really hope at some point there are more that emerge from this because this is like getting a little ridiculous. So that's my opinion. There's still a lot of positives to being here, and it's a built-in ecosystem. I know people like the emotes and the badges and everything. The service has gotten better over the years, so at least for the most part, I can just stream and not think about it. But all this other stuff surrounding it, of like, again, bottom line maximization, it's just coming from Amazon. Listen, if the Twitch's own head of community is like, yeah, we're not going to opt into the AI training, what does that tell you? You know what I mean? So, as are most things, the suck continues. And I'm going to try to not be a downer for today's stream. But I wouldn't feel right not talking about it because this is just such a big site-wide change. So, shame. That's all. Shame. Also, think of any new platform that will be quickly overrun by people who got banned from Twitch. Yeah, I know. Well, anyway, chat, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well, and thank you for joining. I'm gonna check out a game, and then another game, and then another game. So, hey, Monkey Wrench on Netflix.